What's underground? That's what residents of the Spring Valley section of Northwest Washington would like to know. A nearly century-old munitions site keeps yielding poisonous surprises. Saray Chin has information.
Digging won't resume for weeks after a vial was discovered with traces of the lethal chemical agent mustard in the upscale community of Spring Valley. Delegate Eleanor Holmes Norton says it's her goal to clean up the area and get to the bottom of what else is underground at this World War I munitions site. It's also Jeffrey Kraskin's mission to find out what caused his father's deadly cancer.
All of a sudden came down with a mysterious, unknown disease. In the end, he actually died of a small cell lung cancer.
A study conducted by Johns Hopkins determined residents were not at a greater risk for cancer because of the munitions at Pit 3, a swath that covers not only Spring Valley but parts of American University.
That was then.
Delegate Norton agrees, or does she?
There is no safety issue here. The munitions that have been found have not been found to have infected the water or the air. I do favor a longitudinal study to see whether or not there have been health effects.
16 years after a building contractor accidentally discovered the chemical munitions and $177 million later, folks living here are left with so many questions. Saray Chin, 9 News Now and WUSA9.com.
The Army Corps of Engineers says they have removed enough contaminated soil to fill FedEx Field 1 foot deep. A list of all the munitions that have been unearthed will be made public next month. Still to come on 9 News Now at noon. What would you be willing to give up for 1 year? Sex or your cell phone? Results from our impromptu survey could surprise you. And then tonight at 11, some doctors tired of waiting for their money from insurance companies are now requiring patients to pay the full bill up front, beyond copays. That's tonight at 11. We'll be right back.
This show could save a life. The #1 killer of women. The 5 symptoms your doctor might be missing.
I never, ever, ever want you to ignore these again.
Then, what to eat to live to 100.
Today at 3 on WUSA 9.
Cree Deeds, caught on tape admitting he plans to raise taxes. And how does he respond?
So it would not then be covered under not raising federal taxes.
I think I made myself clear, young lady. I don't know.
Did you catch that, young lady?
I think I made myself clear, young lady. I don't know.
I'm sorry, Cree. I'm not trying to be mean. I just don't quite understand.
It gets worse.
I grew up here in Northern Virginia, so I understand how vital transportation is to growing our economy and creating jobs. My plan, new money for transportation while protecting education funding and not raising taxes. We'll set new priorities to build and repair roads. One new idea, invest $500 million into roads by selling state liquor stores. New funds to widen I-66, improve I-95, and complete Metro to Dulles. Better roads mean better jobs.
Spots are just downright annoying. The problem is hard water spots. But a Culligan water softener can help get rid of them throughout your home. So for better water, call your Culligan man today.
Chances are getting better that your next flight will be on time. The Department of Transportation has released its numbers for the month of August. 79.7% of flights arrived on time. That's up from 77.6% for July. Hawaiian Airlines had the best on-time record. It probably has to do with their weather. Calm Air was the worst. And among the most delayed flights of the month, number 5 was a JetBlue flight from Dallas to Boston. It spent 4 hours on the tarmac. Bank of America is promising to freeze credit card rates until February. Now that means you will not see any hikes in your credit card rates until a new law cracking down on the industry takes effect that month. But Bank of America will still hike your interest rate if your payment is late. Consumers and lawmakers have been complaining for months that companies like Bank of America are raising rates and fees even on customers who pay their bills on time. Well, Burger King is getting a makeover. It plans to swap its generic fast food feel for a vibe that's more sit-down than drive-through.